When you look at some of these tech giants, is the risk more to the downside at this point, given the valuations that we have seen in the last 6 months?
Yes, I think the risk to the downside, Sonali, sits in the latter part of your question. I don't think the risk to the downside is around the actual absolute earnings performance. And for big tech, it's actually been pretty strong if you look at the last couple of quarters, especially on the cost-cutting side. What I fear is that priced into the valuations we see in big tech at the moment are expectations around, for example, generative AI delivering measurable, monetized contribution to the bottom line. And I just don't think that a lot of the big tech companies can point to hard numbers justifying the AI euphoria that we've seen over the last 4 to 5 months. So that's my concern, not the earnings dollars or the earnings trajectory, but the expectations being set far too high relative to where trading and those deliverables could be right now.
And because you do like the AI sector here, and you have said so much about Amazon already, outside of Amazon, is there anything you like, especially where valuations have run?
Well, I think Alphabet's got its work cut out for it. It really needs to show some progress on generative AI, really sort of pushing in and delivering both efficiencies, seeing that come through on the margin side, and understanding how they can follow in the footsteps of Microsoft, that's been pretty savvy and pretty explicit about how they're going to price their AI offering to their consumers. I think another piece that's sort of buried in this a little bit, Sonali, and where I'd be looking out for this on the earnings calls, if it's not necessarily in the headlines, is a lot of these players have been trying to move and partner with the likes of Disney, the likes of others, to try and figure out a way to move more aggressively into using AI for ad tech, for advertising technology. Again, something touched on by Netflix. That's a theme I think we're going to hear get louder and louder and louder with the likes of Amazon to go back to as it talks about the ad platform that's sitting inside its content business.